past. All visions we have seen.
Yeah, well, and she saw a lot of visions in the House of the Dead.
In the book, she foresaw the Red Wedding.
Yeah.
She saw a man with the wolf's head.
Yeah, attached to him. I'm not. What's the question though?
Well, that could be the throne room after.
Do you think that's gonna happen?
She blows it all to hell.
Oh, I do. I think that Dany's gonna come in and she's
destroyed.
gonna burn that fucking city to the ground with her.
But she doesn't have to.
She doesn't have to.
Because we were so concerned that she was going to burn the entire
Can I
fleet.
verbally respond
Well,
to
then
this
maybe
one?
Cersei will burn the
That's
red
what I'm
heat
thinking.
with
Cersei
herself
may.
inside it.
Well, because at that point, Cersei would
Possibly.
probably rather see
She's probably
it
like,
all
okay,
burn and
I've
no one
reached
gets
my goal,
Hold on.
whatever. Huh?
You were saying?
I was...
Well, no, I was saying that Cersei would probably rather it all burn and no one get to rule it
Yep.
if she cannot rule
Right. Yep. I see that.
Okay, Arya's back!
Yes!
Maisie Williams, you're probably not watching this, but I adore you.
Oh, you're
You
the
are-
best!
You are fantastic.
That was
We
great.
love you.
Killing it,
I
literally.
didn't know
You
that.
are my favorite character
I
of
didn't
all
see that
time.
coming.
And I have believed that since the very first episode when she first shot that arrow over Bran's shoulder and hit the bullseye. Like, I fell in love with her then.
That was a good one.
Not in love, but
She
just,
has taken
I
a name
like you
off
a
of her
lot.
list. Walder Frey is
Okay,
now dead.
But I think we're
Oh,
gonna cover
see,
this.
so
Are we
you
gonna
take
cover
this
John
off
and the
your list
King of the
instead
North,
of ladies.
Sansa?
How many?
Yeah,
how
we're
many more dead?
Oh, yeah,
how many more
right.
people
Alright,
are on our
I'll-
list though?
Hold on.
Cersei.
Mountain.
Cersei and the Mountain are on Arya's
She won't
list.
get to kill Cersei.
The last
Come
time she
on.
was
I don't think
asked-
so either. I don't think she'll
What?
get to
But
Cersei.
she'll end up dead.
What?
You never know.
I don't think she'll get to Cersei.
Never know.
I mean, but
No,
like
she's
said,
not
The
gonna
last
get
time she was asked about that list was very short.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Cersei, the Mountain,
And
the
she didn't
Freys.
even know at that point how many people had been killed.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm on my way to kill
Well, everyone on
Joffrey.
our list
Oh,
was
what?
still alive
Oh,
when she
yeah.
went back home. She killed two of them.
Yeah, she's gonna get Cersei.
wait, what was her second?
Clyde,
Clyde, we're getting to your question, Clyde. We're getting
Yeah.
to your question.
Okay. Next is Littlefinger needs Sansa in the future. Where do you think that whole thing
He
is
does
going?
need her. Like, well, yes, he wants to be with her, but
Okay.
the truth is, he needs her because he's wanted her from the beginning, not just because she's the true love of his life's young daughter, but because, like they said from the beginning, she is the key to the
You're
North.
so cute.
Actually, I kind of want to talk about
I don't
this
know when to help you or
because,
not.
Fine,
The,
I
the
can
whole
pull out my wine.
relationship that's
Thank you,
developing between Sansa and John actually
It's
kind of
okay.
worries me.
I said
Like, they're trying really hard to sort of play it like, oh, yay, Stark reunion. But it doesn't seem like all things are well in Winterfell.
No, that's about as well as it was
Like-
when they declared Robb Stark king of the North.
Well, I just feel like
Oh, man.
No, it's not John that I'm worried about. I feel like Littlefinger has gotten inside Sansa's brain
So this
like
is
a
the
little
question.
worm.
This is Clyde's question.
Yeah.
Do you think Littlefinger's gonna use Sansa against
And
Jon?
I think
Nope.
Sansa thinks too much of herself in this game. I think, yes,
Yeah.
she's studied and she's starting to play it and she's doing the
But
right
she doesn't
things.
know enough.
She's
But
kind of playing it
Littlefinger
like Cersei
orchestrated
talk.
like 5 wars all by himself, and he's constantly
Now-
juggling balls, and things are always moving with him.
Now-
I think she's crazy
I
to
saw
think
her
she's better
smirk
than
at
him.
him when
Now-
she realized everybody was hailing to John. Like
Yeah.
She was happy.
glad that
Yeah.
it wasn't her.
That's what I was about to get to. Like, she has already refused Littlefinger, and she has been talking John up to be like, no, you should be there. You should be the one leading. Even though he's going like, no, no, not even I can't do it. It's
I
like
also have it.
you brought them here to help us, and that's what
We wouldn't have won without
we
you.
wouldn't want without you. Like, you are the true blood heir, and she is sitting there going like,
The
no,
North
fuck
still
you.
legitimized them.
You are the one that everybody is going to follow.
And I also really like the fact that someone on the couch was like, "Can we just call him Jon Stark at this point?" But
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
he's a
think
Targaryen.
he needs that.
He's a
he doesn't
Targaryen.
need that. He doesn't need to be like Ramsay Bolton, where he needs the name in order to
He's
become
not looking for the
legitimate.
name.
He doesn't want to be
Yeah.
that. He can
Jon
be
Snow is
the king
So-
of the North as Jon
Jon
Snow.
Snow.
Question.
He
by,
feels like they're family.
By Dylan. what does Littlefinger do when he finds out Jon Snow is a Targaryen? Will he find out? That's fine.
So this is our next talking point. R plus L equals J. Finally confirmed.
And
finally.
before we go into this, we
Not
have kind of
fully
a brand
confirmed, but
question.
confirmed.
There's a
We have a brand question, and the brand question is: do we think that either the third-eyed raven, the three-eyed raven, or Bran made Aerys Targaryen the Mad King somehow?
Here's the thing. I was watching Blind Wave. If nobody watches Blind Wave, go watch Blind Wave. They're amazing. It's just another YouTube channel. Anyway, I was watching.
Shout out.
And they were talking about this idea, and the problem is, now we have. Sorry, the cake's really good. Now we have this thing that we think that whatever happened, Bran may have influenced it, and I feel like that's kind of a joke.
Oh my God, I've never made anything like that before.
Not.
Sorry.
Shut up, Patty.
Not everything is going to be Bran's fault. I do think it's possible, but why?
But maybe, did the third-eyed raven cause it? Is the other? Did
Well,
one of
I'm
them
still-
cause it?
I'm still not sure Bran isn't the three-eyed raven, like always was. I'm confused about some of the time travel situation. So it's possible that maybe Bran spends too much time in the past, gets stuck, becomes the three-eyed raven.
No, he's
And
a
then
new
trains
three-eyed
himself.
raven.
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know.
He's gonna jump
But
back
this-
and find his younger self. Tell him.
We don't know.
That's
Just
lame.
saying that
To
time
hold the
travel's
door.
tricky and
You hold the door, bitch.
No, but
Please don't do that.
With your limp leg.
I mean, to be
but
fair,
when
the
they time
person.
traveled, they really weren't like
No.
there.
Hey, hold on,
It's just
hold
a
on, hold on.
consciousness.
The
Hold
person,
on.
there's another person. Joshua is bringing up a point of like thinking the first three-eyed raven screwed with Aerys' mind, saying burn them all, meaning for the White Walker threat. But it ended
think
up
that's
being
a
a Hodor
stretch.
thing with the. I mean, it's just an interesting kind of
Might
concept.
be a stretch, but
It's interesting. I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well,
we're done with
any-
that. So
well-
let's move on. We can move on to the.
I think the one thing the Hodor thing shows, which like when Bran called out his father, he like hurt him and.
right.
but
They
but
can
kept-
affect the past.
they kept- well, no, but the three-eyed raven says the past is locked. I think it's all fated.
What
It was
happened
fated.
happened.
So
We have 5
the fact that what
Okay.
happened to Hodor is circular in time is because it was all fated.
Okay, so
Okay.
moving on to
Five.
R plus L equals J. Who's excited
It's-
about that?
It's unofficial, but it's still official at
we
that
all
moment.
fucking know. We knew it the first time.
But at the same time, it's like, how exciting was that really? We're like, okay,
Look,
thank
if
you.
that wasn't
Fine.
making it official, what did he do with that baby when he took his bastard?
right.
Right?
I mean, but again, that's why that's again why I say, like, they still whispered certain things. They weren't saying that it was the baby's
Well,
daddy.
but she said that
Again,
Robert would kill him if he knew.
but
Right.
The
again,
only reason Robert would kill
But
that
again-
baby is because it was Rhaegar's.
but again, it was like whisper, whisper, such and such, whisper, whisper, such and such. So
They
yes,
didn't confirm
We-
any of it, but they
But
did.
what?
it's
Okay,
not-
but
it's
what
not
else would it
100%
be?
confirmed, but
That
it is
this is
confirmed.
Robert's son. Oh, don't tell Robert this is his baby. Me, the woman that he was going to marry and make
that's
his
what I'm
queen.
saying. It's unconfirmed, but
She
it's
didn't sleep
confirmed
with
at the
Robert.
same time.
Right.
We all
We
have
all
now been fully said, like, yes. Like,
Don't
there
expect-
can be
don't
there can
expect any
be
more
like
confirmation than
1% doubts at this moment because of that whisper.
That's the
whisper.
second time you've come back to that
Of
scene.
course, John knows
But-
nothing as usual. So
You know nothing,
We
Jon
don't
Snow.
know when he's gonna find that.
But
out.
he does know how to fucking fight in a
does.
battle.
Okay, moving on really quickly before we run out of time. Can we give a quick shout out to Liana, a badass little bitch?
Oh my
Liana
God, she's
Mormont
always so good.
just
Mormont.
gets better and better
She
and better.
basically legitimized.
Yeah.
Jon Snow herself.
Unless Jon Snow dies a terrible death because he's now the king
No,
of the North, then
she's
it's
the
all gonna be her
badass
fault.
bitch.
Whatever, that's next season. We got 10 months
Badass
before we
bitch.
have to worry about
Yeah,
that
no worries
shit.
about
I would name her Wardeness of the North.
Okay, the North remembers in King in the North. Jon Snow as King in the North. Where do we think that's going in the future?
I think it's, the fact that that happened.
I think it's just all cyclical.
The fact that
Yeah,
it
no.
happened right as we supposedly discovered that he's not even a proper Stark because
Maybe-
because he's a Targaryen.
that's setting
he
him
is
up to
getting
be
closer
like
and
more of
closer
a king.
But
to the-
he's a Targaryen. I mean, he's Ned Stark's son. They're not saying he's any other Stark's son. He's Ned Stark's son.
Yeah,
but he's
that's
not
true.
Ned Stark's son.
He
He's
is the
Rhaegar
Mad King's
Targaryen's
grandson.
Wait, did she say that he's Ned Stark's son, or did she say he's Ned Stark's blood?
Yeah, he said
What-
he's
what
his
was the
blood.
wording
I think
on
it
this
was
one?
his blood.
Well, they might have said blood, but they mean because he's Ned Stark's.
Right.
Out of his
Honestly,
loins.
though,
that's what.
Out of his loins.
I think after this fight, the Bastard Bowl, I don't think they care what the fuck parentage he
Yeah,
comes from.
no one's gonna
Honestly,
argue
they're
that.
just gonna follow him.
No, there's no DNA testing going on, so.
So he's the king of the north. We don't get a lot of hope for kings in the north. And now it's perfect that she's back because we're going to talk about Cersei sitting on the Iron Throne. How did that feel seeing her sit on the Iron Throne?
So good.
Did you see how hot she was getting?
Yeah, I was ready to like climax here.
It was amazing. Like, I mean, of course.
I've been waiting for like ever for this moment.
Waiting on motherfucking everything.
Yes. Yes. And I don't care if it's only for 5 minutes. It's just worth it. Like, oh god.
That was great. My little crowd.
It was so
great.
good.
Her costuming in this episode.
Amazing.
But did you notice the parallel between what she wore and what Daenerys was wearing?
Because Daenerys is, well, actually,
Daenerys
neither
had little
Cersei
cap things on
nor
her sleeves and
Daenerys
had a
have worn
chain.
black.
I mean, it was open rather than full.
And then Sansa's got her dress, so all the ladies are wearing their colors now.
Sansa's the only
has
queen
her
in the north.
star.
There should have been 3 queens.
So, well, and Yara's just Yara. Okay, so let's talk about the very last thing that happened, which is a great thing to end it on, and I'm going to take my final shot to this.
It's
which
always
is
great to end the
Dany-
season with dragons.
Dany getting her ass to Westeros.
Finally.
Who called it?
Andrew called it. Andrew called
Here's
it.
my final shot.
Not there yet.
I
Actually-
distinctly said that it
No,
wouldn't
what I
happen.
called was the final shot would be her getting on or being on her boat.
Her going to Westeros on her boat. That's what he called. And I was like, I call bullshit.
Now,
Actually, hold on. I want to go back to something she just kind of said. It might have been drowned out, but they just set off in their boat.
which is why.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Quiet!
The first episode next season better not be her stopping in Pintos or Bravos and saying, I need to pick up some more army people.
No. I'm looking at it this way. She's just saying that they just finally got on boats, started going. You got the dragons, you got the army, you got the fleet. What
She has
about
a long way to go.
what about the fact that there's another navy?
They're answering their own question.
What about the sweet
Yeah.
Cersei? The sweet Cersei
There's
disappeared.
another navy that is looking to get back.
Everybody's headed to
That's
Yeah,
supposed to
we
build
might have a naval
1,000 ships.
Yeah, but she can burn
Oh,
those things
what?
to the ground in a heartbeat.
And then
so.
sometimes I
Still.
But remember
Okay,
that,
we're out of time. I'm sorry. We will be back
Remember
next
the
Sunday.
ships,
We're not
like,
quite
the
sure
Sweet
yet.
Cersei and
We're gonna do
like
something.
the Dramon.
We don't know what yet.
Something,
Yeah.
And
Just
just
they
give us
just
your
disappeared.
suggestions in the comments.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely.
Which show we should
Might
be
turn back
watching
up
in the
with
fall?
grayscale
Yeah,
people.
which
True.
show, what you
True.
want to see us do, and we'll tell you some of
And if
our
you're going to give us
ideas.
bad comments, we'll be
And then we
back
have
with
to
some
catch up.
We're
comebacks.
gonna be
Sounds
really,
good.
we're ready
Catch
for
up
some
for the
trolling.
summer.
We're excited.
So ready for trolling.
We love
Can't wait for
answering
the
the
trolls. Bring it on.
We'll troll you, bitch.
And I have taken all 10 of my shows.
Yeah.
Please pick those up.
And by the way, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, so
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and keep drinking.
And now our watch has ended.
And now
watch has ended.
Until
Hey,
next
Tom.